what should be happening, because then it frees you up to, overall see the bigger picture of it, help people with things that they don't understand, help them hit their goals, but not doing the basics. Like, if you're boxed for diamond, boxed for double diamond, you should not have to go to somebody 6 lines down and tell them how to put a post up. That executive leader should be doing that. So I guess that's my biggest points with that. And the other thing I'm going to say is, everyone, when you get to this point, you're motivated. You're obviously motivated individuals. You stuck it out. You know what the path to success looks like. It is not the straight line where you're always climbing up. You're going to stumble, trip. It's going to zigzag a little bit. But overall, you're making progress. And during that time, give time for yourselves. Like, that's the biggest thing about breaking things up in a packet. Message a list. Take 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Do an hour on, hour off to accomplish life, so you don't burn yourself out by sitting there for 6, 7, 8 hours straight messaging and then getting that frustrating feeling like, why isn't this moving forward? So I guess that's my biggest points with it, because at the end of the day, when you do hit that point, do you really think you're going to care how you got there? So that's my jam. That's all I got, guys.
Okay, so I'm next. So I went diamond last year. It was right around this time. I went in February, and then I went double in March. So right now, guys, this is like super, super busy season. Really take advantage of that. I had been boxed for diamond for actually a while, but I had only claimed emerald. And I had to get a job because we'd just gotten a house, and I was working like 12-hour days. It was a crap job. My boss was horrible. I was just miserable. And I took a break from the business. I wasn't there for my team, and I lost a lot of my team. A lot of them quit because they didn't have that support. They didn't have a leader there for them. So I was getting really frustrated. I was like, you know what? I have to make this work. And I told Paul, I was like, okay, I want to quit my job. And he was like, what? We just bought a house. So I ended up convincing him, and I quit. But because I had spent so much time not working the business, I actually went from emerald down to ruby, down to distributor. And I was absolutely devastated. Like, we were so broke. We went into debt because I wasn't bringing in that income. In December, like that was right around December time, and it was super, super rough for Christmas. But I knew come January it would pick up again, and I just had to get myself in that right mind frame, because I was all in. I was ready to go. And then my stepfather came to me, and he had told me, okay, January, Boeing's hiring. So this is what I went to school for. And I had this like dread in my heart. I was like, there is no way. I've been working for like a month now from home, and I love it so much. There's no way I'm going to do this. I have no passion for it. It literally scared me so much. And that's what became my why, is I couldn't do it. I had to be able to stay home. So I got down to work. Come January, I set some goals. I looked at my chart. That's like the biggest tip I could give you, is knowing your chart. You have to know your chart right at the beginning of the month, and knowing where you need your volume. So I have a whiteboard that I put right above my desk, and I do my charts and my preliminary, like my volumes, my pre-volumes or whatever. And I write them down on that chart, and then I write them down on my whiteboard, so I know each box what they need. So that's what I did. I knew that I wasn't going to get diamond in January, but I knew I had to work as hard as I can so I could get as close as I could in February. And then, so come February, I got it. But man, guys, it was not easy. you have to have that confidence to sign those loyals. You have to be really disciplined, and you have to remind yourself every single morning why you want it. And your why literally has to make you cry. I know we say it all the time, but that is super, super important. So for one of my tips, that was kind of like knowing the charts. Start with small goals every day. So you have a big goal for the whole month, and then you want to break down those goals, because having that big goal, seeing all of those volumes, can be really overwhelming. And I do it to myself every single month. And I come to Sammy and I'm like, okay, there's so much volume here. I'm freaking out. And she's like, she slowly starts to calm me down. She's like, it's okay, Monique. Like, just focus. It's okay. So I've learned to really like start those small goals. So a good tip is calculate how much volume you need to go diamond by the end of the month. And then you divide that by how many days. So you think about it, that's that number that you come up with, that's what you should be bringing in once a day. So I found that really helped. And then going to those boxes, those distributors that need that volume, and working with them, seeing how they're doing, where their headspace is at, and, you know, send them a loyal and say, hey, if you get this loyal, you know, or if you sign a loyal, I'll send you one, or let's do this together. And when you have someone that you're working with, it's so much more enjoyable because you're celebrating each other's wins. And yeah, just really be there for your team. Reach out to them. Let them know that you're there for them. That's about it. I think Jenna can go now.
Awesome. Love it. So I guess to start off, guys, when I went diamond, it was a big struggle for me because it was a growing thing. When I started this business, I treated it like a hobby. I got paid like a hobby. You know, I didn't really care. I'll just be straight up with you guys. I didn't really care. And then when it came time where I needed financially to make this happen, I didn't know what to do. So reaching out to that, my leader, and you guys too, reaching out to your leader if this is the case for you, and just saying like, hey, like I don't know what's stopping me. And Sammy and me, it was funny. We actually got drunk and she made me cry because she made me yell, I'm a diamond, and I just didn't want to do it. And I was like, okay, I am a diamond, and I literally cried. And it was overwhelming. It was amazing. Like, it was so many feelings. And then I just got to work. So I don't even, you know, it was crazy. I think ultimately too, it was watching somebody, like watching Monique go diamond, was like, hey, if she can do this, I'm fucking doing this. So like, it was just one of those things that we were all sitting at the table. Jen was there too. And you know, and it happened. Sammy went double, Monique went diamond, and me and Jen are sitting there like, we need to fucking get our ass in gear here. And so, you know, we made it happen. And I think one of the biggest tips, guys, that I'm just going to share is running with the runners. Now, this has been a new thing that I've done. I've always wanted to help everybody. I've always wanted to either, if they're not going to be able to do it, I'll do it for them, and I'll work that hard. And, you know, in the end of it, it happens, it's good, but you do, you know, yeah, exactly, Nicole, exactly. If you need to get shit done, you just get it done. But it wears you out. It really does, guys. It wears you out so bad. If something isn't meant to happen, it's just not going to happen. But I'll tell you one thing too. If you're the sole purpose, or you're the sole person that's making it happen, you're going to resent things after. I'll just explain that too, in a sense that, okay, I want to get here. I want to get the negative stuff out first, because I'm trying to be positive, but I want to teach you guys what I've learned the hard way, and not to do it. Sammy's laughing. You guys are laughing at me. Anyways, when I was going for a rank and I did it all by myself, you know, like, well, not all by myself, but majority of it by myself. I wasn't running with the runners. I was assuming that they were going to do it on their own, and I was doing everything else. And then in the end of it, I ended up resenting that. And, you know, it really sucked, because I didn't keep up working the way I was working. I started feeling, you know, all this this and that or whatever. And it wasn't the way to go. So learning now, and I want you guys to really do this, is run with your runners. The people that want this are the people that are going to lift you up as you're running with them. Even the walkers, we can always walk with the walkers too. It doesn't mean that we're going to be walking, all the time. We're just going to, walk with them. It'll be good. They're still working, walk with them, but really, really run with those runners. And the people that are sitting, just stack them. Get distributors who want to run, place them underneath them, and so that volume is still there. But you're still getting extra volume on top of that. Sorry, I'm so distracted today. But another thing too is, guys, just believing, and I'm a strong person in this, the whole writing it down thing. When I went diamond, I had it written down all over my house. Whoever came here, they already seen it. Scott used to give me so much shit because I'd have tape all over the walls. But I'm not even if you're going to say, okay, I'm going to sign 3 distributors this week, and I'm going to get them all Fast Start qualified. So say you got your 1 distributor. You write down on a piece of paper, I need 2 loyals for that Fast Start right now. Bam, go. And, you're always constantly working. You're seeing it all over the place. How many loyals you're going to sign, what those loyals are going to be. We heard this in the other Zooms too, is saying each day that I'm going to sign, or I need to sign 100 volumes. So I'm going to get, 2 wraps, or I'm going to get a wraps and 2 fat fighters, or whatever. You write that down. Have it all over the place. That's how I literally got off my ass, got out of my pity party that I was holding for myself, and became diamond. You go for it. You know what your goals are, and you just share that with your team. A big thing that I shared to, oh, sorry, bud. I had the bottle in his nose. Sorry. Anyways, I like sharing the momentum and my energy, because I'm a big energy person. And, I just started doing these group chats now that I don't have my own team page. But even when I did have my own team page, Jennifer, you were on there too. And you share your energy, and it spreads. You're looking at your diamond up here, and you see how it's all like this. You are that energy, and it's going to spread. You know what I mean? It's crazy what it can do. I don't really have anything else to say. I actually have a million things to say, but it's not important.
Sorry. I was just... Okay, I'm good. I was just eating fat bombs because I decided that I'm not going to eat anything today. I'm just going to eat a whole bunch of chocolate. Yeah, man.
I got Jennifer to try one of those.
They're so good. Jenna, I perfected the recipe, so it's like a brownie texture. It's so yummy. Anyways, that's why, Tammy, I was eating out of the ice tray, because you put all the ingredients together. It takes 10 minutes, and you put it into the ice tray, and you just eat these little fudge things, and they're full of healthy fats and chocolate.
We're on keto, so part of it is if your fats are low for the day, you eat a fat bomb.
But I just decided not to eat supper. I'm just eating fat bombs.
Which isn't the best, but it'll still work.
Don't want to hear your nonsense. Okay, so thank you guys for sharing. That was all awesome. And, the biggest thing is, when I went diamond, let me tell you this. I went diamond the month before I was trying for my emerald bonus. I missed it by 15 volume, and I was crushed. I was so sad. I was so determined. It was so close, and then I missed it by 15 volume. So the next month, I just got up again, and I double promoted to diamond. And then the next month, I didn't know about balancing volumes on your charts. So I lost my diamond, even though I had the volume for it. So I missed my diamond, then I lost my diamond, and then I got my diamond back, and then I lost it again, and then I got it back again. I got it back. So I had it in January. I went double in February, triple in March. And diamond is just crazy. Diamond is... it becomes a piece of your soul. because you have to grow into it. You have to become a diamond leader. And that's why I did that thing with Jenna. I just had this moment. It was like, I don't know, like a soul spirit entered my body and was like, this is what you need to do to inspire. And then I got her drunk and made her cry. And this is how it worked for her. And then with Monique, it was totally different. You know, we had a lot of talks, but Monique really had to just like, she's so red. She's so intense that sometimes I just want to smack her. But she did it. She just like snapped out of it one day and she was like, I don't want to go to work. I want to do this work. And then she signed like 20 distributors in 1 month and then signed a whole bunch of loyal customers. And then she went diamond. Like she just turned that on. Everybody has a different way to turn on their diamond, but it's all about your soul. It's all about what you want to put into your business and what you want to grow into. Every single promotion, you have to grow into it. You have to feel it. You have to feel it in who you are. And you have to know that every day you're putting out that work. Oh, Monique's laughing. Sorry, but you are intense. There's not a lot of reds on this team. It's actually really funny. I just realized that there's not a lot of reds. And if you do have a red streak in you, it's almost like you don't want to admit it because you don't want to be that intense, crazy.
Purple.
Yeah, that's Tammy and Jen. Purple. You blues. So it's just. You have to sit and you have to realize, do I truly in my soul want this? Because if you aren't behind it, if you just want it because you want it, you're not going to get it. I can guarantee you're not going to get it. And I feel like this is why there's so many people that don't ever see diamond and don't believe it's true, and don't believe it's doable. It's because they don't start with themselves. And growing is so big. If you're not ready to grow, you're not going to promote. Mike's pulling out some knowledge and inspiration.
If I can find it.
So with charting, I have my first chart. I have my first diamond chart. I found it. It's right here. Oh no, this is it. Right here. Look at all those scribbles. It was bananas. It was us calculating volumes. It was like, it was just nuts. We were on the phone with April. Monique was over. Jenna was on the phone. It was just crazy. Like my chart's crazy and I'm always going to keep it because this was the first time I went diamond. With charting, the biggest tip I can give you is pick a spot and complete that goal before you move on. Don't look at it as a big picture. Right now, a huge thing that I did is I always started from the bottom up. So I started with executive. I made sure my executive was good. But I had Jenna and Mo, so it was always good. And then I had Ruby, and I would make sure my Ruby was good, that there was no 400 boxes left behind there. And then I would move into Emerald. And then I would move into diamond. I grew into each promotion as the month went on, and I would set a date that my emerald's going to be done by the 25th. So I have from the 25th to the 31st to finish my diamond. You have to set it in small goals. You can't look at a diamond chart and just be like, yeah, no problem, I'll do that. Because you will either miss something or you'll get overwhelmed. And that and you never want to be at the end of the month and not have like your Ruby done. You always want to have Ruby done. So you want to start from the base, set your goals, set your dates, push yourselves. If you're only talking to 100 people a day, talk to 600 people a day. You have to double your efforts. You have to go live more. You have to blitz people. You have to get out there and just talk.
I'm just going to make the point, like me and Sammy, we fell behind in friends pages doing other leadership stuff. We did 27 friends pages in one evening. If somebody can't do 4, it's
I can't drink right now, so it's like all this energy I'm putting into work. It's bananas. Yeah, so it's doubling. It's doubling down. It's doing things that you never do. It's talking to people more confidently, more cocky. If you guys, the diamond group that we have going on right now, bitch away. I know that every single promotion, me, Jenna, and Monique need to bitch. It's just a part of going for promotion. It's part of re-ranking. It's part of this business. Is as you grow and as your team grows, as you get new people on your team, you get all these little customers. If you don't have anywhere to let it out, holy crap, you're going to smack the shit out of somebody one day. Like seriously, you need to get in there and talk to your people. So in this diamond group chat, please screenshot somebody who's being a cocky little idiot that you just want to go and just let it out because it's relieving. And set your goals. Set your goals in the group chat. Be open. Be honest. If you are like, oh, I'm gonna send out 20 messages this week, I'm gonna tell you, you need to like freaking 10 times that. I don't know what that word is, but 10 times that.
Multiplication. So, anyways, so I found what I was looking for here. If you guys have an opportunity, do you have your?
My whale?
No, not the whale.
Oh, what?
Your book, the other.
Oh.
Okay.
It's right here.
If you guys have an opportunity to read this, would highly recommend it. Start with your why. All right. So it talks about drafting a why statement so you can truly understand your why. Because, I mean, half the time when we say, oh, my why is blah, 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 but you don't really understand why you want that. So it has this very simple sentence when you're drafting your why statement. To blank so that blank. So you want to do what so that you can accomplish what? Why do you want to be Diamond? And Tammy, I hope you don't mind me sharing anything, but I know you want to eventually leave the job that you're working at right now. Okay, dig deeper. Why do you want to leave that job?
What do you want to do with all that free time?
Why do you want to be home? So, like, that's the level you got to think on.
So I could spend all day eating cookies and chocolate.
Yeah, that's exactly why we did it. We're like, hey, we're just home so we can eat fat bombs. But the book's an excellent read for that, because if you dig that deep to truly find out why you're willing to work crazy hours to accomplish things, why you're willing to put the effort in when most people would rather quit, then you'll be able to do it.
And the other thing is ignorance on fire, guys. Like I struggle with this now because I get so caught up in wanting to control a whole or a presidential team that I'm like, I need to chart everybody and be on top of this. And why aren't you working today? Why have you been offline for 2 hours? Like, I get crazy sometimes. So I forget that the reason I went Diamond, the reason that I've been able to accomplish what I've accomplished is because I turned all that off and I became ignorance on fire. Don't worry about the logistics. Stop worrying about, okay, I'm staring at my chart for 5 hours trying to figure out who I'm going to put on that chart, how many little customers I'm going to sign, what message I'm going to send out. Just get out there and freaking talk to people. Just talk. Like, get out and talk to so many people and add and delete useless people and add more good people. Like, you just have to get ruthless. Like, if somebody has said no 3 times, like, F you, I don't want you in my life anymore, add all their friends and block and delete. Like, just get out there. Be intense. Be intentional. I'm sorry, Tammy. I hope I'm not scaring you.
I told Tammy this too one time. Like, I cycled through 3,000 friends in 2 months.
I don't know how. Oh, it's because he adds dudes. He was adding for me. It's like, this is taking forever because I only add girls. I don't like the dick pics.
I don't mind the dick pics.
He gets hit on by gay guys all day long, guys. It is so funny. There's Sammy's red. I'm a rainbow of unicorns.
That's weird. But
yeah. So so then the group chat. So for the Diamond group, because we don't get together as leaders often enough and compete with each other, not against our team. I did that once and I was so ashamed of how badly we lost that I don't know if I'd ever have the pride to do it again. But with our group, I'm okay with competing against you hosers. And
did you say that for Nicole and Robbie? Or?
Yeah, I did. I hope you guys like that. You guys and your flavor savers. Anyways, so for the group, we're going to do...
Wait, what did you say?
I called everybody hosers.
Okay.
And I talked about the flavor saver again. I don't know why. It's just second.
I heard that part. I missed the first part.
Is that when your ears tuned in? You're like, flavor saver, what?
Well, I have you in my head. I had you in my head again because we were putting the kids to bed. So I had my headphones on. I was prepared. They didn't hear you.
I forget sometimes that people have kids in the background.
Hey, I was ready. It's fine.
Sorry, Dan. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna do small incentives in the groups. I'm gonna do special stuff for you guys, and the first person to hit diamond first time or hit diamond rank this month, and it shows on your eSuite. I have a very nice package to give and send to you. There's gonna be $100 gift card. There's gonna be product, and there's going to be I called it random shit when I wrote it down, and I was talking to the leaders about it. It's going to be like gay girly stuff, like, I don't know, a notebook that says "Go girl," like that type of stuff from like chapters. So I'm going to put together this package for you guys. Whoever shows diamond rank first time this month, I'm going to send that to you. We're also going to have little ones along the way, so it's going to be a lot of good times as well. I have the emerald, the ruby, and the executive rank group chats. My brain's really slowing down. Hi, Hunter. And I'm really pouring into these groups, guys. I'm doing very personalized power hours in there. I'm doing training. I'm doing smaller incentives, and they have the big incentive as well. It's not as big as the diamond one because you guys are a little more special. And I'm all in. I'm here. I'm ready. I'm ready to work. I'm ready to pour in. I'm ready to help you guys however you need me to help you. You need me to jump on a power hour Zoom with your team, just your team, I'm there. Ask whatever, bitch in the group, but post in the, oh my God, Hunter was listening. But put it all in the group. Just talk about it, and let's run. Let's run hard.
Can I say one more thing?
Only if you get a haircut.
No. So, I mean, guys, y'all made it to this level. Like, you're here. We're not going anywhere. We know you're not going anywhere. Whether this takes days, weeks, months, you will be there.
My dog's biting me. Yes, don't, this is not the month to sit. March is just so good. This is the month to be all in. All in. And we got your back. We always have your back, guys. Monique, Jenna, and myself, and Mike, we go a little savage when we have our people's back. So we'll try not to be savage. We'll be awesome. And we love you guys so much.
Yeah, and I'm going to be savage. That's just it.
Oh, this is kind of cool. I didn't even notice that. So Jenna has Jen, and then Mike has Tammy, and Monique has Nicole on here. Okay, everybody agrees with the savage then. Okay, let's do this. Let's go savage, guys. Team Savage. I'm going to rename the group that. Team Savage. Okay, have a good night. Oh, wait, I want to take a picture.
Wait.
Monique, stop cheating. Take your camera on. Put your camera on. Nicole. There we go. Oh my God, your hair. Smile.
Here, I'll make it better for Mo.
Awesome. Thank you guys. Have a good night.